Confirmed 2026.
No, I am not racist. I'm not racist. That reminds me, the time when I play Yakuza.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I play Yakuza, sometimes I get really passionate into the game, and you know, what I like to say is my 3% Asian affiliation in me kicks in. And yeah, I play the part of a Yakuza, let's just say that much. And people have called me out on it, and I'm like, no, I'm not trying to be rude. It's just, I'm like role playing here.
Yeah, my Asian side's kind of coming out. I know. Japanese food is just normal food to me because, I am the culture. I don't need to say Japanese food. That's you right now.
Yeah, true.
So all you say is just, I'm going to get food.
Yeah. Japan is, that's the land of my people.
True. Oh shit, 1 second. The wife's calling.
Okay.
So tell them a story, crab.
Yeah, I will tell them a story. Let's see. So once upon a time, there was a guy named Ghost Untouchable, streamer of extraordinaire. And this guy had created a channel with a guy named Crab. And what they both do together, is they created a channel called Virtual Couch. In Virtual Couch, they play games, they act funny, they act goofy, they're autistic as hell. One can't even remember. One can't even speak properly. I tell this fucking goober to tell a story, and the one story that he told was a story that I already told back in episode 3 of Sonic Unleash. I say the story to give him, to pull his leg because it's funny. But he did do that. Now here's a real funny story. One time, me and Ghost, the very first time we met IRL, we went to this not abandoned. It was a mansion. No, well, it was a mansion technically, but it was a fucking a historical thingy where we were getting the grand tour of, right? And because for some reason our tisms kicked in, it reminded us of Luigi's Mansion. And for some reason, I thought to myself, and I still have a pretty clear, vivid imagination of this, where how Luigi would interact with like the objects to get the coins or whatever, or the ghosts. I for some reason thought he would hump the shit out of it. Not crazy, but ultimately he would hump the objects, like the furniture and shit. So the whole entire time I'm walking around, I'm doing a very light gesture of me humping the shit out of the furniture and shit like that. I don't know if the guy who gave the grand tour saw that, but I did do that. I did do that. I think Ghost did saw that. I think he did question on it, and I said, "Oh, I'm just like I'm looking for the stuff like Luigi's Mansion." He's like, "I don't think that's how that. I don't think that's what Luigi did." And I'm like, "What? What?" But yeah, no, that's. See, look at that. I topped that by telling 2 stories. Unlike Ghost Unforgettable here, forgetting the fact that I told that story, and his. Oh my god. Oh shit. Come here, fucking bitch. Oh, what? There we go. Sorry, I had to lock in there. But yeah. Ghost the Unforgettable. See, look at that. Look at that. That's a nice nickname. I might even call it something like that for this part of the video. Ghost the Unthinkable. Passionately like makes him bend over and shoves like.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Sorry, that was dementia talking.
Who's dementia? Who's Ninya? And where's her Chaz at?
Yes. Oh. Yeah, I got my food and I'm ready to dig in, dog. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He said make it last 5 minutes. I made my energy last for an hour.
Shit. So I was telling the story to these wonderful fans at home that a movie that I recently watched. It was called like Butthole Man. And it was I won't lie, it was like one of those really shitty like produced movies. But the premise of it was how this guy's life was so shit, and even his wife was potentially cheating on him. Well, it insinuated that anyway. But he goes and gets his prostate exam checked, and the guy like does his thing. He shoves his fingers up the bum, and then he kind of like likes it.
Damn.
So, like, this guy has to be, like, a fucking Nen user because he likes it so much that he starts shoving things, anything, up there. And it gets ridiculous. It starts even insinuating that he shoved a whole... Can I get this guy? What the fuck? There we go. He even shoved a dog up his ass. And in his asshole ate the whole thing. And then I won't lie, in this movie it gets a little kind of like weird with the choices of the main character. Yeah, you could say he's the main character, I guess. His choices of shoving things up his ass. Example 1, he shoved a baby up his ass.
Okay.
And then the most notably one, example 2, is he shoved somehow a kid up his ass.
Okay.
Exactly. And like later on in the movie, we do get to see the full effect of like his asshole become like a fucking vortex and sucking everything and anything in it. Like this guy becomes like almost a god with that core ability. And, hold on. I'm thinking right now. I'm trying to lock in. Give me this. What?
You know those stories when people are like, okay, if you had any superpower in the world, what would you want?
Right. Yeah, those questions.
Yeah. Yeah, then you answer. So that would be your answer. The butthole guy.
What do you fucking mean by that? You think I would want to have that ability? Hell no. What?
You never know.
Yeah, you're right. I totally want that. Is what you think I would say. But anyways.
I'm just saying.
But anyways. So yeah, he gets a little crazy with it. And the other main protagonist is like the main character. What the fuck? Is a detective. And he's like trying to find like all the missing people. And he eventually finds him, and at first they don't know, but eventually he finds out, and then he gets sucked into the asshole too.
Damn.
And then him and like the two kids, because the baby, because somehow the baby sucked in there and was somehow alive and knew how to take care of itself inside this new profound dimension.
So is it a dimension?
No. Well, I mean, no, not really. It's just inside the guy's like stomach, like some vor type shit, really. Both the asshole.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll tell how the movie ends because I don't think anyone wants to watch that. How it ends is they. From the very beginning, the detective's like, I love hot sauce, yummy, 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 and he had like a whole shit. He had a whole thing of like hot sauce. Oh my god. Oh, I was stuck in this part. I remember doing this so many times. Anyways. So he had a whole thing of hot sauce, and he spread that shit all over his stomach. And the guy's like, oh, I don't feel too good. And he fucking exploded.
Oh my god.
Like, he exploded from the inside, and there's so much blood, and there's like a little bit of gore to it, too. And
Okay.
that's pretty much how it ends.
And did the people live?
Oh, so one of the kids ended up dying because the butthole guy felt them trying to leave, so he like starts to drink some type of medicine. And the medicine like started to burn his skin and ultimately murking the kid.
Jesus.
Yeah. He did do
Damn,
that.
I wonder how they started cooking in like the writing room. That's crazy.
Yeah, me too.
I have a plan, guys. I have a plan. No, stay with me.
Stay with me. Butthole Man. The guy who has who unlocks profound abilities to shove things up his ass through I guess lustful intent, because he's like into it. He's very into it.
It's like a fetish at this point.
It 110% it's a fetish, but it's also like his core abilities.
That's crazy. It's like Hisoka.
Who?
Hisoka.
Hisoka. Okay.